Hello, good morning today. This week we are starting with community helpers theme. And this month we're exploring the community helpers theme. And this week we are starting with our medical professionals, our doctors, nurses, and dentists. Doctors have superpowers. They help us in the community to feel better when we are sick, and the nurses are so kind. They take care of us when we go to the hospital. So, hooray for doctors! Today I'll be bringing you two rhymes and one story session for medical professionals under community helpers. So, the first song off the top of my head, you probably know this one. Miss Polly had a dolly who was sick, sick, sick. She called on the doctor to come quick, quick, quick. The doctor came running with his bag and his hat, and he knocked on the door with a rat-a-ta-ta, rat-a-ta-ta, rat-a-ta-ta. She knocked on the door with a rat-a-ta-ta. The other song would be 10 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell down and bumped his head. Mother called the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." And then you go on and on like that till you get to one little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell down and bumped his head. Mother called the doctor said, "Put those monkeys back to bed." So today we are reading Froggy Goes to the Doctor. Fun book, huh? So let's see. This book was written by Jonathan London, and somebody called Frank Remkewicz drew the pictures. Froggy woke up. Hooray! He thought. No school today. It's my check-up day. I can get up late. But wait. What if the doctor wants to give me a shot? A shot is an injection. Froggy! Called his mother. What? It's time to get up, dear. I don't want to get up, said Froggy. It's time for your checkup, said his mother. Froggy crawled out of bed and flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. It's time to see Dr. Mugworth, said his mother. Dr. Mugworth was the wife of Froggy's principal, Mr. Mugworth. I don't want to see Dr. Mugworth, groaned Froggy. I feel fine, see? Froggy hopped onto the table and tried to make a muscle. Oh, it's just a checkup, said Froggy's mother. Now go get dressed and don't forget to brush your teeth and put on clean underwear. So Froggy flopped back to his room to get dressed. Flop, flop, flop. At the doctor's office, they had to sit a long time in the waiting room. Froggy was worried. What if I need a shot? Then in came Froggelina with her mother. This is Froggelina and her mother. This is Froggy, and this is Froggy's mom. "Hi, Froggy," said Froggelina. She bounced down right beside him. Froggy scooted away. Froggelina scooted closer. Froggy scooted away and fell off the bench. Bunk. "Froggy," said his mother. "What?" "Sit up there and please sit still." But it was hard to sit still. He made a paper airplane and threw it in the air. Swish! Just as Dr. Mugworth stepped into the room. It circled once, it circled twice. Then hit her smack in the eye. Zo! "Oops," said Froggy. "Follow me," said Dr. Mugworth. She was not a happy doctor. She told Froggy to step on the scale. This is a scale. The doctor sees how much you weigh when you step on a scale. She measured how tall he was, then led him and his mother into a room and said, "Take off all your clothes, Froggy, except for your underwear. Then put on this paper gown." The doctor closed the door behind her. Froggy took off his shoes, pulled off his socks, unbuttoned his shirt, unzipped his pants, and looked down. "Oops!" cried Froggy. "Mom, I forgot my underwear." Froggy's mother laughed. Then she cut holes in a paper pillowcase and made a pair of underpants held together with safety pins. "But Mom," whined Froggy, "they look like diapers." He quickly pulled on his paper gown. Zip! Dr. Mugworth came in. She took his temperature with a thermometer, felt his tummy. "Oh, that tickles," giggled Froggy, and looked in his eyes with delight. "Please don't cross your eyes, Froggy." She didn't look in his ears because Froggy didn't have any ears. I think frogs don't have ears. We learned something new today. Frogs don't have ears. We'll check it out. Then she looked in his mouth and said, "Say, ah, ah." Said Dr. Mugworth, and almost fell on the floor. "Woof! Your breath smells like dead flies." "Oops," said Froggy. "I guess I forgot to brush." She stood up and rubbed a stethoscope. This is a stethoscope. That thing doctors put around your neck and put on your chest to hear how your heart is beating. She stood up and rubbed a stethoscope. "Now this may feel cold," she said, and pressed it against his back. "Yikes!" yelled Froggy. He grabbed his stethoscope and shouted into it, "It's freezing!" Again, Dr. Mugworth almost fell to the ground. Then she said, "Now, Froggy, let's check your reflexes." She tapped his knee. "Touch your knee." Good. She tapped his knee with a little rubber hammer. Nothing. She tapped it a little harder. Bonk! And up flew his foot right into her chin. Clack! This is your chin. This time, Dr. Mugworth did fall on the floor. "Oops!" cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Dr. Mugworth stood up and glared at him. "Time for your shot, Froggy," she said. "Just kidding." Then she gave him a gold star and a lollipop and said, "You are a very healthy frog," and smiled. How do you smile? "See, Mom," said Froggy, "I told you I was fine." Froggy stuck the gold star on his forehead. This is your forehead. And put the lollipop in his mouth. This is your mouth. He got dressed. Zip, zoop, zop, zoot, zoot. Then leapfrogged with his mother. Flop, 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 all the way to the exit. "Hey, Mom," said Froggy, "that was fun. Let's come back to see Dr. Mugworth real soon." "Not too soon," said Dr. Mugworth, waving goodbye. The end. I hope you enjoyed the story about doctors because they are our community helpers, and we should always say thank you when they help us to feel better. Bye.